Now, from the bleachers to the end zones, gridirons up and down the coast. Live from the largest sports team on local television. This is Friday Football Focus.
I'm Desmond Howard, and you're watching Friday Football Focus.
Hey, Friday nights just look better under stadium lights, especially playoff time. It's the CIF quarterfinals tonight in high school football. I am Mike Klan. This is Friday Football Focus. We have highlights from Ventura to Bakersfield and plenty of stops in between. We're going to kick it off in Santa Barbara. The Golden Tornado with their first ever playoff game in the new Peabody Stadium. Santa Barbara hosting the Newport Harbor Sailors and CIF Southern Section Division 6 quarterfinal game. Opening drive in the game, the Sailors converted on 2 4th and short. And then Ariel Moore hitting Josiah Lark over the top, 28-yard touchdown. 8 was great in this quarterfinal game, 7-0 Sailors. They were deep in SB territory again, but they fumbled the ball, and Benicio Garcia recovers. He's the grandson of former Dons head football coach Lito Garcia, who is on the sidelines tonight. The Golden Tornado take advantage of that turnover, screen pass from Abel Renteria to Koa Herrera. Nice design, good blocking, and Herrera goes untouched for a 35-yard touchdown, 7-7. But Santa Barbara didn't celebrate long because Newport Harbor is going long. Moore to 8 again. Josiah Lamarck, perfect strike, 63-yard touchdown, 14-7 Sailors after 1 quarter. Early second quarter, SB answers back. Renteria airing it out to Trent Williams, and the senior comes down with the ball despite the defensive pass interference. Couple plays later, Renteria right back to Williams, 2-yard touchdown, 14-14. Under 3 minutes left in the first half, this game dramatically changes. Henry Slater, short touchdown run, 21-14 Newport Harbor. 15 seconds later, pick 6. Lamarck steps in front of the pass, and this Sailor cruises into the end zone just like that. It's 28-14, and they weren't done. They forced SB to punt, and they went about 50 yards in just over a minute. Again, it's Josiah Lamarck catching the touchdown pass. I think he has his recruiting video all set. 35-14 Sailors at the half. They score 3 touchdowns in less than 3 minutes. Santa Barbara loses 49-14. Santa Barbara has some talented seniors for sure, but much of their talent comes back next year. But they end this season 8-4. More Southern Section highlights later in the show, but now to the Central Section. The top-ranked team in Division 4, Nipomo, had some key injuries as they hosted Highland from Bakersfield. Friday Football Focus senior reporter Dave Alley has our action.
Mike, Nipomo looking for a trip to the CIF semifinals for the first time in 6 years and just the 3rd time in program history. But complicating their chances, an injury to quarterback Nate Reese, who was hurt in last Friday's win. He plays multiple positions, so it was a key loss heading into tonight's quarterfinal game. With Reese unable to start, junior Gabe Evans taking over as signal caller. Opening possession of the game, Highland with the ball, but it pops loose, and Nipomo's Vinny Hernandez comes up with the turnover. Titans in business deep in Highland territory, and on the very next play, they capitalize. Hernandez with the ball, and he takes it into the end zone. Just like that, Nipomo on the board, but the PAT would be no good, so it was 6-0, and that was the score at halftime. Points tough to come by. Late in the third, it was still 6-0, and the Scots make some magic happen, facing a 3rd and 26. Jojo Mata Jr. keeps it himself, breaks some tackles, and then hits the accelerator. Mata going all the way for a shocking touchdown. Again, it was 3rd and 26. The 2-point conversion, though, failed, so it was 6-6. Tony Dodge and the Titans in a dogfight entering the 4th. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Titans retake the lead again. Hernandez with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Nipomo up 12-6 after another missed PAT, and that would loom large. Ensuing possession, Scots in desperation mode. Mata trying to make something happen, but it's picked off by Alex Terrones. Looks like the Titans seal it up, but no, a pass interference penalty called. Instead, the Scots get a reprieve, and do they ever. Moments later, Mata firing it downfield, connecting with Manny Valletta, and that goes to the Nipomo 5 with just under a minute to go in the game. Then with 26 seconds left in regulation, Scots with a 3rd down at the 3. Amata finding Valletta again, and that ties up the game with the touchdown. Just 22 seconds to go. Scots then go for the extra point, and it's good right through the uprights. That is the game winner. Highland stuns Nipomo, beating the Titans 13-12. So Nipomo loses an absolute gut wrencher, just about as tough a loss as you could have in the playoffs. top-seeded Titans certainly disappointed, but they should be proud. It ended up being a fantastic season for them. They end up 7-4. That's the third most wins in program history. Reporting in Nipomo, Dave Alley for Friday Football Focus. Back to you, Mike.
Heartbreaker indeed. In Division III, the Arroyo Grande Eagles have soared into the quarterfinals behind an offense that has scored 34 or more points in a game 8 times this year, all wins. Kevin Roos has our highlights between AG and Washington Union out of Fresno. Rooster?
Hey, Mike, back in Arroyo Grande again this week as AG welcomes in a very tough Washington Union team that over the last 5 games, their defense is only allowing 18 points per game on average. The Eagles' high-flying offense will be tested tonight. Let's see who passes this exam. Arroyo Grande coming in tonight with the 4th seed, hoping that would be good luck. Washington Union coming in as the 5th seed. This game looked to be a good one. First quarter, Panthers striking first. Lawrence Stell dropping back, firing, and finding Malik London diving into the end zone, and it's 7-0 Washington Union. On the ensuing kickoff, Micaiah Puga fielding the ball down at the 12. He zigs, he zags, he finds some open daylight, and he could be gone. Heading down the sideline, and he is gone. 88 yards. Only the speeches at the Golden Globes run longer. 7-7 tie ball game. We thought this was going to be a good game, but in the second quarter, Stell hooking up here with Nathaniel Williams. That would make it 14-7 Panthers. They would actually go on to lead this thing 30-7 at the half, if you could believe it. Coach Hartman and the coaching staff getting the Eagles fired up. Here they come in the third quarter. They got a lot of ground to make up. Max Parrott hooking up here. Caden Tynes breaks off some tacklers. He's got some daylight. He's into the end zone. 30-14. He's as quick as a hiccup. Moments later, Parrott dropping back, and just like Tom Brady, willing his team back into the game. Damian Santos with a great catch, 28 yards down the field. Eagles back in business. A couple plays later, Parrott to Junior Hurley. He gets in from the 1-yard line, and that made it 30-22 after the 2-point conversion. Panthers now in the fourth quarter up 37-25 after the Eagles kicked a field goal. Max Parrott trying to will his team back into the game, still fighting. Takes it in for another touchdown. Arroyo Grande kept fighting, but they just came up short tonight as the Panthers from Washington Union go on to get the win 52-32. Eagles ending the year 8-4 in Arroyo Grande tonight. For Friday Football Focus, Kevin Roos. It's been a great year, Mike. Back to you, my friend.
Thank you, Rooster. Also in Division III, Paso Robles losing at Dinuba 28-24. Up next, more Central Section action as we have highlights from both Rigetti and Pioneer Valley High Schools.